Hey guys, welcome to Dale's Garage. We are back here today with Gru. Gru has a boo-boo. It went up against a piece of rebar that protects our apple tree of doom. So we have the well house of doom and the apple tree of doom. Well, this one got into the apple tree of doom, and actually the guard standing out in front of it, which is a piece of rebar. So this is probably a pretty common problem. You tip your front end and the ball pops out, the axle hangs, the bottom of the shock broke. So alright, Gru, time to do some surgery on you. So we're going to take the body off, and you can see I already took the bottom of the collar off and the spring. It left a piece of plastic on here. The bottom of the shock, we're going to have to, this is probably pretty common where the ball pops out and you're sitting there going, oh crap, my day is over. Well, if you have some trusty tools, you can probably get it back in. If you look here, I'm going to bring you up. Well, the great part shortage, RC part shortage of 2020, had to make do. Well, this is actually a front rear to get the RPM bumper on it. So, I had the original kit, and I was waiting on these front pieces to come in, and they haven't come in yet, so I made do. I actually used the rear piece onto the front, and it works fine. And the RPM bumper fits. Hey, when I get the new pieces, I'll switch it out. But until then, and the shortage goes away, you got to make do, right? Okay, so let's get to replacing this. First thing we'll do is I'm going to replace this. You want something to protect this, so I'm just going to not getting this. Okay, I just put a supercharger in a GTO. I think it was easier than this. Just kidding. I actually had to drill through the crank for my GTO. So I just need to loosen this up. Holy moly. Got it. Yay. Go, go. So this bottom pin right here. This bottom pin. I think this is just a captures the rod. And it's a little screw. Captures the rod. See, there's a little indent in the rod that rides on, keeps it from coming out. And here's the broken piece. I'm gonna need that ball out of here. So, take a pair of pliers and pop that ball out. Pretty easy. And the ball comes out. So, I'll put this in the new one. Parts, parts, parts. Put the new collar. Put the new tie rod in. Okay. Put the ball and the tie rod in. Yeah, we're going to have a loose fitting ball. I'll have to order some balls. So I'm going to put this on there. And once we get it threaded through, it'll hold it. I just need it to hold for now. And screw this one on. And I'm actually going to reuse the old collar. So I'm going to put the spring up, collar on. Okay. So we got the collar on. So what you want to do is to pop this ball back in. Again, you gotta find the right tool here for this one. So you want to unscrew the ball. And your nice Delrin caps. These are metal caps. So you're going to need a 5mm Allen wrench to get these off. So put the 5mm Allen wrench on there. Pop the cap off. What you want to do is put the ball through. Put the ball through. Put the washer on the other side. Okay. Now what you want to do is put the cap back on. So you can tighten it, but not too tight. So you won't play in this ball end. So you don't want it really loose, but you don't want it death tight. There's tons of video on how to set this. See, if you got it really tight, this ball barely moves. Alright. Moves pretty free. Still a little tiny bit of tension. So you go ahead and put your axle back into the drive cup. Put the ball on. So axle, ball. So once you start adjusting it up, you start screwing this in. Make sure your axle lines up and it goes right into the socket. Just like that. That's snug. Won't need to be death tight. Again, I'll need one of these tie-in balls. Before that one wallows out all the way. Just for magnetic. And there we go. It's on there. As you can see, it's pretty simple to replace the bottom shock end and put the pivot ball back into place. What's not so simple is you can see that there's different types of parts for the bottom of the shock end, because some of the older parts were for 3.5mm shock rods, and all the newer Arrmas use 4mm shock rods. So on the forums and everything, you see a bunch of different opinions on what to use, what not to use. Well, it depends on how old your car is. All the new cars use the 4mm. So the bottom, if you see the part number ending 409, and I'll put them down in the description of the parts that I use. And there's actually some Traxxas ones that'll work. I found them on the forums. I'll order some of them since you can get them in different colors. I ordered some blue ones. The balls that go inside of the bottom of the shocks, there's the Tekno RC TKR 5049As. And also, and everyone's pretty much using the Lunsford Tekno EB410 machine shock bushings for the lower shock ends. Alright guys, that's about it. And if you guys found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Alright, thanks again.